In this week's First Impressions video, we're looking at the Supercar Collection Simulator Prologue. This is the essentially demo for the game that is going to be coming out hopefully soon later this year. As you can see from the start screen, you can see what they've got in mind for the full version, including racing with customers, skill cards for cards, multiplayer car trading card game, car vending machine, creating multi-car park, more car series and new cars, and different items. What I will say about this game so far is that the prologue really doesn't give you that much to work with, but it does do a very good job at teasing you with what they are going to give you in the full game. So, as always, we'll look through the settings that they've currently got, and then we'll jump into the gameplay. And do remember, as this is the prologue, things are subject to change. Settings menu then. First thing I want to point out is that there is no music in this game at all. And it makes it kind of eerie if you're just playing this, because a lot of these simulation and shop simulators and stuff have some rather nice and pleasant background music. However, this game decided to just skip that entirely. What you do get to change is you've got your mouse sensitivity, the quality options, sound options, your keybinds, the display options, and your graphic options. There's not a huge amount here, and it is pretty lackluster, but again, it's an indie shop simulator game. There really isn't a lot here. They're not going to be mind-blowing graphics that are going to really wow you with what your hardware can do. One thing that it is missing is that you've got full screen on or off, and there is no windowed full screen mode, but you do get the ability to change to VSync, and you can change your resolution and your FPS limit as well. You've got shadow mode, shadow resolution, and shadow distance, and that is really about your lot. It's very functional. There isn't a huge amount here, and I'm hoping that we get some more graphics options when the game comes to full release. One thing that is nice about this game is that even though it's a prologue, you can save your progress, and it doesn't look like there is an end limit. One of the problems with this game is that the pacing it's not quite right. It feels very, very slow. Like, you don't get a lot that you can work with, and you don't get a huge amount of XP per sale, which can make it feel very, very slow to progress. You get 4 XP per sale, and you have to get to 420 XP to get to level 3 to unlock the next thing. Now, if you want to speed it up a bit more, you can open your collections of cars, and that will give you more XP for each box that you open. However, because it's early game and there isn't a huge amount here, you are going to be opening from the poorest section of the boxes, so you're not really going to be getting anything absolutely amazing with it. You can do pretty much everything you can with other shop simulators. You can operate the till, you can hire staff, you can get different shelving, you get different products that you can sell. And then, like with some of these collections, shop simulators, such as this one and TCG Card Shop Simulator, you can also set down tables and start trading and racing with your customers. Of course, that isn't actually in the game yet, so you are going to have to keep that in mind as well. What I will say is that customers do come in pretty thick and fast, and you are going to need to keep on your toes. You're not really going to get the chance to go through and edit things and buy things during the day until you get your first set of staff members. It's just a shame that even with all these customers, the XP really isn't going up that much. So, what do you get in the game? In the prologue, it actually gives you a bit more than first you would expect. So, you can unlock all of the basic series, and you can unlock the first 3 of the faster series, the first 3 of the pro series, and the first 3 of the elite series. You can then go for your racetracks as well, which you can only unlock the first one. Furniture wise, it looks like it gives you up to the first level 3 of your items that you can go for. And if we go back to your tablet, you've got your store manager options. You can have area 1 and area 2. Your warehouse is going to be in the full game, and you will have the option to change your signboard as well. Stock will be in the full version. Your payments come through, so you do have to keep an eye on those. You can see your collections here. and see all of the ones that are available. I'm guessing these are going to be for extras that come with the full release. You've got workers, which again will come in the full version, so you are going to have to do everything yourself in the prologue. And you will have your statistics, your leaderboard, and your price list also available in the full version. So you can do a fair amount, but again, it just, at the minute, the pacing doesn't feel quite right. It feels like a bit of a slog to get where you're going, unless you just spend all of your money and then open a absolute metric ton of packs to try and get that XP up after work closing has finished. So we want 80p here. It's not bad. Like, it feels pretty much the same as all of the other shop games that are coming out in this genre since the absolute explosion of Supermarket Sim last year. Is it better than Supermarket Sim with the current updates? I honestly don't think so, but we'll have to wait for the full release to really get to grips with what's going on. I will say I do like the shelf designs. I think these are pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what other shelf designs you get. But overall, I just feel like it does take a little bit long to get where you want to go to be able to buy the things that you want to buy. Let me know in those comments down below what you think, whether this is something for you, whether it's a simulator that you're going to really get to grips with, or whether you just simply prefer the original and possibly the best Supermarket Simulator. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.